Give me a sec. Yeah, I did.
Am I online or?
Back now, you're fine.
I'm
You're
back.
back now.
Yeah, sweet. Oh yeah, cool. Wow, it scared the crap out of me. I've never had that happen. That was really weird. No, I lost all of my viewers. Hopefully you guys refresh.
Oh no, there's a bastion in the turret on that thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was really weird. But yeah, I definitely want to
Oh, we lost our mercy.
have a look at Angel Beats when I get more of a chance. Even if it is really sad, I'll try and have some tissues present just in case. I'm usually not too bad when it comes to those tear jerking type stuff. I can usually hold it in. I gotta try and look as manly as possible.
Oh my god.
Die! Why will you not die? How many bullets does it take to kill a person? Come on, really. Hopefully, it seems like my stream's going a little bit better now. I don't know what the problem was there. I don't know if it was my internet, if it was Twitch. Just seemed like it kind of everything dropped out a little bit then. Yeah, I actually seen a few people do the walkthroughs of that game. It looked really intense. I definitely wish I was streaming at that time so I could would have been able to do the same thing. Like from the start, that'll be so cool. Having like a bunch of people all watch and play at the same time, that'll be sweet. Kind of everyone working at the playthrough together. Oh my god. Never heard of Perfect Blue actually.
God damn it.
What's Perfect Blue about? I've never heard of it. Yeah, the Walking Dead game definitely looked awesome. Are they still making episodes for it, or is it all finished?
These quick play games are fucking killing me.
Nah, you're cool, man. Sorry, I'm just playing quick play. I'm just talking to people in chat, so.
Dude.
Alright, man. I'll see you soon. Sorry, Danny. We hating life. I'm like half paying attention to the game, half just playing with people and talking to people. Oh no, my stream restarted completely, so it means my hours started again too. That sucks. It's alright, I'll hang around for a little bit longer. I may not save the VOD for this one, like after, just a little bit afterwards, but I'll just still hang out for a little bit longer. Might have to look into it, because that Walking Dead definitely looked really fun. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it, Emily. Especially if you like Tokyo Ghoul. I'm sure we have the same taste in animes. Even though you don't like Sword Art Online. Ow. Are they up to season 2 or are they further in the game, Little Kitty? I don't think I've heard of that guy before either, Emily. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was so far into it. I reckon it's a pretty cool idea, having a like a game series that you release, like episodes, and kind of play through it. As like another dimension to the game, to like a movie or whatever you're watching. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind doing a playthrough. Might even buy them and do like a stream going from season 1 to season 4. Just do like it in one whole stream. That'd be pretty cool. I actually haven't seen Attack on Titan. Like, my brother's a big fan of it. I personally haven't seen it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff, I reckon. Like, me and my brother have similar tastes in anime, but not exactly the same. Oh, cool. That'd be pretty cool. Doing from like episode 1, season 1 to the end of season 3. That'd be pretty cool. Just go all out. I'm hoping in a month or so I'll be doing a 24-hour stream. So that one's going to be pretty intense. So hopefully you guys can come in and hang out then as well. Yeah, I usually hear everyone say that Attack on Titan's good. Like, I haven't really heard anyone say that it's bad. Do you have any other animes that you enjoy, Emily, or? Have you seen Death Note? I know that one's a pretty hyped anime, but I just like the premise. I thought it was really good. And the way that it doesn't have to be complete fighting all the... That was dumb. Complete fighting all the time. Yeah, Death Note is very overrated. Pretty much like I said, it's very hyped, but I still enjoy it. I just like how it's just very... just well written. I like stuff like that. I know, Death Note is pretty much a fundamental, really. I like that whole genre, like that dark, like deathly genre. Kind of like Death Note and Tokyo Ghoul and stuff like that. I think they're all very similar. I'm dead. Ooh. Ouchie. You didn't find it intense enough, little kitty, or? I think it's one of those animes where you either really like it or you really don't like it. Ouchie. Yeah, I did see that they were making like a real life Death Note, which, I don't know, anytime they try to convert anime into real life, they always make it so gimmicky and lame, but you never know, it could be good. Oh, that's the worst. Death Note's definitely one of those ones where you have to be sitting there and watch it, and watch a few of them together, and if you start losing your place, it makes it very hard to follow. I had a fall for a second there. No, 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 no. Die, Messi. Oh, please. He's gonna ult for sure. Yeah, I found Tokyo Ghoul to kind of be the same type of deal where as soon as you miss 1 or 2 episodes, you just completely miss where you are. You've got to re-watch an episode or two just to remember where you're up to. But no, Death Note's a very good one. If you do get a chance, little kitty, to sit down and watch it, it's definitely worth it. Another thing I like about Death Note is like the relationship that Light has with all of his enemies. They're not like his enemies. He doesn't hate them. He just like wants to win. I reckon that's cool. And plus I like the way that they draw it as well. I think it's really cool. That really dark, ominous kind of anime. It's pretty sweet. Is there any other animes you guys would rate? I can't really think of any other ones off the top of my head. But I'll have to look up the Perfect Blue and the Angel Beat or whatever it was. They both sound pretty cool. I bought a new seat and it works so well that it's like making my back sit up straight because I haven't been doing it for so long. It's like kind of hurts. Yeah, I've actually heard of the is it Le Kill or Akame Le Kill or whatever it is? I've definitely heard of that one. I'm pretty sure if it's the one that I'm thinking of. If I remember, that's a pretty big anime at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, Kill La Kill, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that one. That one's meant to be pretty good. Another one that's meant to be pretty good that a lot of my mates watch is Hunter x Hunter. That one's supposedly pretty good. But again, it's kind of like, goes along the lines of Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece-y type thing. I know of that My Neighbor Totoro, if that's what it is. It's like that big, like, I don't even know, like, it's like an animal, like a big animal thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. But yeah, no, I haven't really seen too much of it, so I couldn't really comment. I'm getting dicked on. Ow, 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 please. Yeah, I do know exactly what one you're talking about. I like Spirited Away, actually. That was probably one of... I watched that in high school, I'm sure. And that was probably one of my first times I ever watched, like, an anime movie. And, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. There's a few ones that are like Spirit. There's, like, Spirited Away, and there's, like, another one which is very similar, which is very good as well. I think Spirited Away is one of the fundamental anime movies. Oh my! The problem with having such long hair is it just gets my face. Oh jeez, starting to get really tired. Yeah, like my hair, like the rest of my hair, like my sides and my back are short, but my fringe comes down to like the bottom of my chin. It's super long. Yeah, that doesn't sound too appetizing there, Emily. But you never know, people might be into that type of shit. Keep that 80s all natural style going. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I really need to get a haircut. But I kind of like having my fringe long. Just gets super curly. I don't know, it'd be kind of hard to be scrumptious if there's a mountain of hair in the way. Well, like I said, you never know, you could part it across and it'd be alright, I guess. Thanks. It has like naturally curly, so it makes life a lot easier. I remember being, I can't remember how old I was, I probably would have been like 16 or something like that, and I used to straighten my hair. That was probably one of the worst experiences ever. I remember spending like 35 to 45 minutes just doing my hair. It's just pretty bad. Now it takes me a total of like 5 minutes, not even. Are you saying it doesn't look good, Emily? Is that what you're trying to say? Ouchie. I think everyone, when they were 16, always used to use a hair straightener. I used to have my hair straightened, wear all black. Some good times right there. I remember seeing some photos of me when I was younger, and yeah, slightly embarrassed. So it's I guess you hate it? I wouldn't say fit in. I was actually the only one that wore all of that stuff. So I guess it was to not fit in, maybe? It was pretty funny. It was like where I grew up. I don't know if you know the term bogan, but it's just like really, just, I don't know, just everyone's wearing thongs and a singlet and shorts, and then I'm there wearing all black with my hair. Stood out. Yeah, I had like, my hair's pretty dark as it is, but yeah, I used to dye my hair black once in a while and put little bits and pieces in there, like red and stuff like that. Not very often, but I remember seeing a photo of me at my prom and I had like red bits in my hair. It was pretty cringeworthy. Yes, yeah, flip-flops. Yeah, not lingerie. I hear they're pretty comfortable, but no. Hang on one second. My housemate just got back.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Select your hero.
Oh, sorry guys. Always gotta say hello. And yeah, thongs in Australia mean flip-flops. It's pretty funny how a lot of different lingo between Australia and America. Did you ever go through that phase, Emily, where you dyed your hair black and put highlights and stuff in it? And yeah, sorry again that I had to mute. I don't really want to hear the boring chats.
If you drank all that, you died.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Be wary.
I don't know what you said after I'm not a something. I'd say maybe bitch, is that what you're saying? I don't know.
Give you one of these, boy.
Yeah, I used to dye my hair all the time. I'm thinking of doing it again, but kind of like my natural hair color. Look at this person standing there just shooting randomly. I think I might get going after this game, guys. So hopefully, if you're around later, little kitty, I'll be on probably around same time tomorrow, like 8ish. If you want to go on my Twitter, I usually post before I hop on. And yeah, if you want to chat, we can chat on there. And I'm probably once I kind of understand everything a little bit more, I'll probably post my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff as well. Oh wow, super early.
Man, you can sell my fucking vape juice.
I could. You could sponsor me. That'd be sick. So you still got the rest of the day left. Hopefully after I get going, you'll be able to take a bit of a nap. Did you have much of a sleep last night, or? Just by the sounds of it, it sounds like you don't get too much. So hopefully you'll be able to take a nice chill day. Have a nap, play some Overwatch. Yeah. To be honest, this spot's actually not too bad for holding. Like 8 minutes is a fair amount, but we'll see how we go. Especially if I'm not... I probably should concentrate a little bit more, but I do just enjoy talking and playing at the same time. Got up at 4 PM, yeah. Oh wow. So you did get a bit of a sleep then? Like, did you take your brother to work and then come home and then sleep until 4, or? I think I always find that I sleep a lot better when it's during the day. Oops. Oh yeah, I figured that you guys are like a day behind. Or kind of a day behind. Well, hopefully you get a nice deep 4 hours sleep. I always find that if I sleep like 1 or 2 hours, I don't really fall into a very deep sleep, and it doesn't really feel like I've slept. But I think any more than that, like 2 to 3 hours, I usually feel pretty good afterwards. Yeah, well, doing like only sleeping for 4 hours every day and having to do everything that you have to do with your brother, I could imagine why you'd be sleeping all day. I'd be exactly the same. That was fun. I think it's probably one of the best things is when you're really super tired and you get the chance to have a good sleep in. Always makes life a lot better. used to love sleeping, and I don't sleep in as much as I used to. Like, I go to bed late and then sleep in late, but I don't sleep in. Like, I think I remember being around 15 or 16, and I swear I could sleep for like 16 to 18 hours. Used to be the best. Thanks, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll be going probably after this game. I'm getting pretty tired myself, so I could imagine how tired you'd be. But at least hopefully you'll be able to... Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to get a bit better sleep. And hopefully if I stream roughly around the same time tomorrow, you'll be able to come and hang out as well. Alright, I think that is me. I'll just chill in here for a little while. Update this and I'll just chill for a little bit. Oh. Give it like a few minutes. Oh. Let my eyes readjust from focusing so much. Even though wasn't focusing as much as I probably should have. Definitely before you go to sleep, you need to probably grab something to eat as well. I know I'll be getting something to eat after I finish streaming. Are you still around, Emily? You should probably be going to bed yourself. That's not too bad, it is only 9:30. You really should go to bed, Emily. Even though I'll probably end up Snapchatting you after I get off anyway. It's probably keeping you awake a little bit longer. What cereal did you have? Cocoa Pops is probably my favorite cereal. But America has such a large selection of cereals. My mate bought Cereal Toast Crunch from an American store, and it was probably one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life. Yeah, I've had mini wheats before, they're not too bad. It's probably a little bit healthier than Cocoa Pops. No, we don't. No Cinnamon Toast Crunch in Australia. It's so good though. Emily, have you ever had it before? It's literally like eating a donut. It is probably the best thing ever. Like, I love Cocoa Pops, but that stuff was just ridiculous. We had a party, not last weekend, the weekend before, and my mate, instead of putting chips out and stuff, he put Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a bowl, and people were just eating it like crazy. Yeah, Pebbles are pretty good too. I'm pretty sure I've had them, actually. You really have to try Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you like, cinnamon donuts, it's exactly what they taste like. It's so good. I think just any American cereal would be pretty amazing. Just so sugary, be the best. Wow, that'd be so good. We don't... Sorry, excuse me. We don't have a very large selection of cereals and stuff. Like, we do, but nowhere near what it seems like you guys have in America. Like, I think we've maybe got like 5 or 6 cereals, like cereal brands that people buy in bulk. Everything else is just small stuff. Yeah, I think the only Australian product anyone knows is Vegemite. Yeah, Fruit Loops are like I used to like Fruit Loops a lot more when I was a kid, but as I've gotten older, I can't eat them as much as I used to. I still enjoy them, but you can't eat too many of them. Vegemite is probably my favorite thing ever. Yeah, Tim Tams is another good one. Tim Tams is they're amazing. Vegemite is good. If you get a chance to taste it, I would definitely give it a try. It's like an acquired taste. It's really really salty. It's good though. Tim Tams are good. Tim Tams are like a wafer biscuit with a chocolate inside with a chocolate outside. It's so good. Yeah, Lamingtons, they're not too bad. They were probably one of my favourites when I was a kid. But I'm pretty sure, I thought Lamingtons came from the UK, not from Australia. Tim Tams are the best. They're so good. It's kind of like Oreo, on the level of an Oreo. That's how good Tim Tams are. Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought Lamingtons were from the UK. Yeah, because you see them all the time here in Australia. It's pretty much every bakery will have a Lamington and like will have Lamingtons there. Yeah, Lamingtons are pretty nice. Oh, I don't know. I would probably say Tim Tam. I could eat more Tim Tams than I can eat Oreos for sure. Like, definitely, I could easily eat a box of Tim Tams. Where Oreos, I find the chocolate is too rich after a while. Like my mate got double stuffs, and they were pretty fantastic. Yeah, we don't really get many variations of Oreos and stuff in Australia. I think we just get Oreos, just normal everyday Oreos. I think the other ones that we can get are the chocolate filled ones, and that's pretty much it. He also got chocolate coated Oreos. They were pretty fantastic. What are some good UK foods that I know of? You guys have a thing called what is it? It's like Broxo or something like that, and it's the equivalent to Vegemite, if I believe. Yeah, chocolate ripples are pretty good. The mint ripple ones, they're pretty good too. Anything chocolate really is pretty amazing. Even though I'm not a big fan of just a block of chocolate, like I do like chocolate in general. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of UK stuff. Yeah, we have Nutella. I think did I thought Nutella come from Australia or it must be a different country. But yeah, we have Nutella. Nutella is probably one of the best chocolates. Like there's another one as like a block. It's called Nestle chocolate. I don't know if you guys have it like in America or in the UK, but that's probably one of my favorites as well. But yeah, there's not many UK foods that are like I love tea, like cups of tea is probably my favorite, and mint peas, like mushy peas. That's probably the only two things that I like. Yeah, Nestle chocolate's pretty nice. But the one that I was talking about is probably a little bit nicer than Nestle. I'm not too sure if it's owned by Nestle, but it's just like a different version of chocolate. I don't really know too much South African food, to be honest. Like, I know there's a South African restaurant near me. Um, but yeah, I've never really tasted too much of their food. And yeah, I've had the chocolate powder mix, the Nestle powder mix. That stuff is really good. It's kind of like I don't know if you guys have had it or know what it is. It's called Nesquik. When I was a kid, that stuff used to be the best ever. Like Nesquik and Milo. I'm not too sure if you guys have Milo as well. Milo is always really good. I think Milo is an Australian brand as well. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before. Yes, Emily. Nesquik is so good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nesquik's American. But yeah, Milo, I'm not too sure if they have Milo in America. It's so hard to get a nice Nesquik now. They've like changed the brand, like they've changed the formula, so it's like less artificial colors and flavors. It just doesn't taste the same. Yeah, I thought Milo was Australian. I thought so. I don't know if Little Kitty or Mew, if you guys have had Milo before. Yeah, no, I don't think they do sweet tea. Milo's like it's like what is it? I don't even know what it's made out of. It's like a powdered milk. Like it's like a powdered something that you put with milk. Yeah, Milo's more of a it's like Vegemite. You kind of have to have a bit of a taste for it. Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff that they have in South Africa, they have in Australia as well. I think it's really similar, really similar stuff. Nesquik's really good. Like I said, it's hard to get a good one though. Like the new version of it is pretty crappy. Just doesn't have that like chocolatey taste anymore. I think that's probably all the sugar and everything else they used to put in it. But yeah, I can't really think off the top of my head any South African foods. I try and like go out and taste as much different stuff as I can. Like I've had a lot of different English food, but yeah, there's not really too much UK food that I enjoy. America though, America's pretty quintessential food, like hamburgers and stuff like that. And some of their deep dish pizzas in America would be amazing. Pizza's probably one of my favorite things ever. Any like deep dish pizza with like heaps of cheese and heaps of sauce would be just so good. Alright, fix this. Just give me one. That's a little bit too creepy having it right in my face like that. Yeah, I do actually. I have actually. Give me a sec. A few piercings. I'd love to have more. I want to kind of get the one that sits across here, but being a teacher and everything, it kind of makes it a little bit hard. And I'd love to get more tattoos as well. I've only got the one on my foot at the moment. Was I muted? Is it still muted now? Oh, when I swapped from being in the opposite one where it was close up, I don't think I've set up my audio for it. So yeah, it was muted by accident. That's my fault. I was just showing off my piercings. That would have been stupid, just watching me talk without hearing anything. But yeah, hopefully you could see what I was pointing out. I do. I have a tattoo on my foot. I would have more tattoos, but I would love to get them on my arms and stuff, but being a teacher, or wanting to be a teacher, you have to be a little bit careful. And yeah, I do have one on my foot. I don't know if I can show it on stream, to be honest. I'll take a photo of it and I'll put it on my Twitter. It's like a portrait of a girl. Yeah, yeah. So septum, 16 mil gauge is what's in my ear, and then my lip pierced as well. But yeah, I've got a tattoo on my foot and one tattoo on my other foot of one. I drew like a 13 with my own tattoo gun because it's my lucky number, so I did it on my other foot. I was quite drunk that night. Yeah, like I don't usually put 16s in my ears. I think the highest I usually go up to is like 12s or 14s. Depends on like what graphics I have on there. But yeah, once you go up to 16, they never close ever again. They'll always stay holes in my ears, which I like them. I reckon it looks good. Not many people do, but I do. Do you have your ears done, Emily? I can't remember if I already asked you that question or not. If you're still here. Yeah, I do like them on chicks. I'm a pretty big fan of piercings and stuff on girls. Like, as stupid as it sounds, like I really like septum piercings on girls as well. My Twitter is in my bio. It doesn't really have any personal stuff on there just yet. Like, I will be putting a lot more personal stuff and just adding photos. It just pretty much just tells people when I'm going live. But yeah, it should be in my bio. I'll also link it. Careful of the... Hi! Be careful of the seat. I think Clover like kind of busted it up a bit. What was I doing? Oh yeah, doing my Twitter. So I'll post my Twitter in the chat, wherever it is. Give me a second. It is in my bio though, so if you do want to check there as well. And this is my housemate as well, if you can see him.
Hi.
Yeah, they can see you.
Oh, hi.
You should get gauges, Emily. They're pretty. I like them. I reckon they look good. Like not just on girls, like on guys. I reckon they do look good. There we go. Same as tattoos. Like I would get more tattoos. It's just kind of hard. Like I'd love to get one on my neck, but it's pretty intense getting shit on your neck, really.
I always said I was going to get some, but
It's always hard.
never ended up getting them.
Like I will get them eventually. It's just more the point of having to be careful with work and shit.
I just stopped at the nipple piercing. And then one of them got torn out, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, I do like tattoos. Like I said, I would get more tattoos if I probably should. I probably should just not even worry about it. But the problem with I want to get sleeves done, but if I get sleeves, it's like I could only get like a half a sleeve, and I don't even think this half sleeves look as good. Like I think a full sleeve or nothing really.
I don't like sleeves on girls though. I mean, you can have some good ones, but I've seen ones.
It depends. It depends on the chick. Like some girls, like yeah, it just depends. It's like anybody. It's like with anything really. Do you have any tattoos, Emily? And what about you, little kitty? Do you have any as well?
Little kitty.
Yeah. And if you're there mewing, do you have any? Oh yeah, you're still here. If you guys have any tattoos as well. Yeah, you can. I think if you were 16 with a written consent from your parents, you can get tattoos.
Yeah, I've signed off. I signed off for this chick once.
Yeah, like you can.
She got me to go with her, and I signed off for us. It was a guardian or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can get away with it. Nah, the tattoos are. You have to really be into them. I think. Like I think having one or two is always good, even if you're not really super into them. I think having a little bit of art on you looks good. But yeah, if you're not into them, it's kind of hard.
I'm not really into it, but I still want to get like the family crest. Like
Yeah, that looks cool. Heart. Yeah, I reckon that looks cool. That stuff looks cool.
But it'd suck though, because most of it is like black coloured in, so they're gonna be there like colouring
for
it in
ages.
for fucking ages.
Well, that's the problem with my foot. It's like a lot of it was all dark, dark shading and shit. It's dodgy ass. Same as you mewing, yeah. Not old enough to get tattoos too. Also, as well, if you guys want, I don't really have heaps of content on there, but I'll chuck it up there just for a little bit of more stuff if you're keen. I've got my YouTube as well. I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks, if I can keep getting more people to subscribe to my channel, have a personalized URL. Instead of having channel-UC whatever the hell that is at the end, hopefully have something a little bit more personalized. But yeah, there's just a lot of just all my past streams. There's a few highlights. I'm still trying to work on it. I'll be hopefully doing some VODs soon. So just like showing around my house. Might do other little bits and pieces as well and chuck it up there too. So sort of no one. I know it's a no on tattoos, Emily, but do you have any piercings? Like, I'm pretty sure we've talked about it once before. Having so fun talking, I didn't even realise what the time is. I should probably get going soon. Nearly 1 o'clock, which is not too bad. What, are you going to get your septum done, or just the side thing? What, re-pierced or just like stretched? Because when I did mine was really stupid. Like I went from having just a normal ear pinprick to 7 mil. So I don't know how big 7 mil is, but from literally like a pinprick to like that, it was pretty bad. It's like I remember doing it. I put ice on the back of my ear and just sat there for like 45 minutes just pushing it through my ear. It was pretty bad. And then a mate of mine the next day when I was at school asked me to see the hole. And because I've never done it before, I'm like, yeah, I'll show you. I pulled it out and it just started like, it was like a tap. It was just pouring blood out of my ear. It was so bad. which one's your helix? Is that this? Like the side part of your nose, or? I remember our school clothes were like blue and white, and I had a white shirt on, and we were in computing as well. So I'm sitting at a white desk on a white computer with a white shirt on, and my mate next to me is like, "Oh, show me the hole," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." We were sitting up like I was sitting up against, and I've poured it, and I've pulled it out, and I've turned my head to him. And in that time, it's just sprayed all over the place. It was gross. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I have no idea what the helix is. I should probably look it up instead of just asking stupid questions. I think I'm going to look it up. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to look it up so I don't keep asking stupid questions. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. I didn't know there was so many places you can get done in your ear. That's crazy. Helix is pretty cool. I think Helix is the one that helps with headaches and stuff as well. Come on, I go to uni. That's kind of using my brain, isn't it? Thanks for sticking up for me, Emily. But yeah, no, the Helix one does look pretty cool. Because I know the Helix one and the one where it's like that little nubbly bit on the inside, like this part, like the little nubbly bit on the inside of your ear, that is meant to help with migraines and stuff as well. But yeah, again, I don't really have any more piercings. I wouldn't really get my nipples done or my tongue. Like, I've had a mate that got his tongue done and it got infected, and it was one of the worst things ever. Like, he couldn't talk, he could barely eat. Pretty much all he was doing was drinking like protein shakes because he couldn't do anything else. It was pretty funny. And then in the end, he had to take the piercing out because it was like so swollen for so long that it was just cutting into his tongue. Yeah, tattoos are pretty good on chicks. The problem being is that you just have to find good places to put them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of tongue piercings, even on chicks as well. Like, I don't know, they're meant to be good for other things, but yeah. Yeah, they can be useful for a few things. But it's one of those things, it's like, I don't know, I just imagine it getting caught or stuck or something. Ugh. That would not be a very good time at all. Like, I remember getting my nose piercing caught once before, and that was not fun times. But yeah, I couldn't imagine. But yeah, I don't think I could ever really get my tongue pierced. Like I said, I think it would be good for certain things, but yeah, nah. I like to eat too much. What type of tattoos do you have planned, Emily? Like sleeves and stuff, or just like little bits and pieces? But yeah, and definitely another thing that I wouldn't mind getting. All right, sounds good. But yeah, another thing that I wouldn't mind getting, like I said, is this one here. But it's like a next level. Like a lot of people even see this as being kind of a little bit weird. Alright, sounds good. Have those long Snapchat conversations. But yeah, when I had my my lip pierced, talking about fucking your teeth up, is when I had my lip done, it actually cracked one of my front teeth, like right down the middle. Like it's still okay, but it's just got like a little bit of a crack in the front of it. Which after that, it made me super paranoid. Because I kind of remember how I did it. I just think I did it while I was sleeping. Another bad thing about having a lip piercing is getting it caught when you're making out. It's like one of the worst things. But yeah, hopefully, probably by the end of the year, if I've got all of my stuff sorted, I'll probably end up start getting more and more tattoos. I've got heaps of friends that know good people, or I've got a mate of mine that's a pretty good tattooist as well. Probably end up hitting him up pretty soon. Wow, I can't believe how long we've just been chilling and chatting for. I should probably get going. I really have to go get some food. Little kitty, you have to go to bed and get some sleep. And so do you, Emily. Yeah, I think it is bedtime for all of us. Alright, guys. Oh, girls, actually, should I say. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, hopefully, if you guys stop by. Thanks again, Mew, and thanks, little kitty, for stopping by. And Emily, as always. Thanks all for hanging out. It was always good. I don't really get a chance to kind of have this at the end of the stream, so it's really nice. Alright, well, I will see you all tomorrow. I really had fun. Alright. Good night, guys. Peace.